we gotta talk about the new Beyblade news that has come out, where this has been popping out of everywhere, and we need to talk. Hey, so if you like Beyblades that spin, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment to tell me your thoughts and predictions for CX. It'll be fun to get that discussion going. But with that being said, we're going to kind of get started. So one of the topics I want to start off with is the Phoenix Wing. There's this cool Phoenix Wing collab with this individual right here. They actually just did the official video showcasing it. I'm very excited for this. It's going to be kind of hard to get. I'm pretty sure there's something where there's like a pre-sale or whatever, and then after there's going to be an eventual distribution of it, but it seems like it's going to be super, super hard to get. Either way, this is the black Phoenix Wing, just pure recolor. Looks beautiful for the colors and choice and everything. So a lot of which I'm assuming is prototype images of the bays have kind of popped up, whatever, and one of the really big ones I want to talk about is actually Xcalibur. We have pretty much gotten already the confirmation for the longest time we're going to be getting an Xcalibur X-Over. In fact, I believe it is slated for, I think it's like March, I'm pretty sure. They have heavily modified this shape, and obviously this mock-up's not accurate. It's as close as I could possibly try to make it. I'm just using this little layer that I modified, but what you'll notice with the Xcalibur is that there are some stuff modified, like the top part of Xcalibur is kind of filled in with plastic. It kind of seems a little bit more ovally in shape and kind of more squished. It could also be the angle, whatever that image was also just the bay was sideways, whatever, but it does seem either slightly more ovally. On the note of the design, just part of the sword is kind of just cuts for the prongs, since obviously BEYBLADE X is 3 prongs and Burst was 2, so kind of looks a little bit weird, but I'll get used to it. It's just mostly cursed, but it makes sense. I mean, I think Valkyrie, they were able to fit the design space properly to make it work for it, so. Yeah, I'm very hyped for Xcalibur. Whenever we're going to eventually get it, it's going to be really, really exciting. As far as shape is concerned, it still has this kind of contact point there, so the little sword thing that hits. Just to give any context to anyone who's wondering about Xcalibur, its whole thing is just the sword contacts for that powerful one hit, so the BEYBLADE X thing, as far as we can tell, did kind of replicate it in that regard, so at the bare minimum, this should be able to at least kind of deflect opponents pretty good like the original one. So Bay still should get fucking hit out of the stadium, whatever. Hopefully, not unless I make this thing I don't know, super, super light, but I have hope, probably. Okay, now let's talk about the main thing, which is seemingly this information that has popped up through the grapevine, which is the Fox. So I want to shout out my boy Royal Kaiju for any art that is shown in this video, or it's blurred. But we got a little bit more information on the custom line that has now popped up, and I am very, very curious about this. So first of all, I do want to throw this out there that some info has popped up. Now, this could definitely be a rumor. However, this has been circulating for quite a bit, and I figured now would be a good time to talk about it. So I'll kind of source up this image from the WBO, where this is just information that's been spread around, but interesting this for the custom line. It's supposed to be 3 parts: the metal blade, the assist blade plastic, and the face bolt. Now, this is supposed to be similar to the 0G Shogun steel concept. The assist blade can match any metal blade, but you can't do 2 metal blades connected together. So it's basically just the plastic part's customizable. There's the metal and the thing that holds together. So what I'm really curious about here is going to be how much customization are we going to get? Is this going to be kind of more the cosmetic side that was Metal Fight? Is this going to be kind of different shapes that the clear wheels had, where it's going to kind of matter a little bit? I'm curious to see how much of an effort they actually do for the customization. As far as kind of the face bolt, which we'll call it, I guess, is concerned, it is very weird, kind of the shape and design. Kind of this little 3-piece thing on there and whatever. And my big worry is just going to be, which we're not going to be able to find out until far, far later on for this to be proven, but I'm wondering if it's going to have any fault of the past. And Metal Fight, which I'll say, is more like the super light Metal Fight, like your 4Ds or 0G, but the face bolts could break, those threads could snap when there's strong impact thrown against them. Or even, for an example, in Beyblade Burst, where we had the sparking chip that kind of locked together part of the system, and it's very much known to be fragile and break. So my only worry is going to be, if we're going to have something that is a face bolt, be designed with a lot of thought, or is this going to be really fragile? I hope everything, they put a lot of thought into it. I'm sure that they'll be able to do it right, and I don't think there'll be any issues, probably. I mean, we'll eventually see, because usually it's a gamble, but I think for the most time, Takara Tomy knows what they're doing with their design. But more interesting is the other part. So, as far as the Fox thing is concerned, the rumor or whatever, which does line up with the shape, which you're going to see a mock-up of it, was essentially something along the lines of multiple attack or something like that. Basically, I just used the Karma disc from Beyblade Burst, because that's literally just the shape. It's barrage attack. So that's really no surprise there. This is supposed to be a part of some random select. It's like this nine-tailed fox thing, so that's pretty cool they picked a fox. I like that. That's gonna be awesome. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an attack type. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna find out eventually. Oh, also, a quick thing, by the way, since we're at the end of the month, shout out to our channel members, Baskin Batmans, Tracy Barlow, Matt Mighty Penguin, TSW, NMR, Matt Seymour, Nick's Nerd Cave, Johannes, and SD Seb. An option way to support the channel. I appreciate any and all support regardless. I think what we're gonna be really curious on here is gonna just be, I do think overall Takara Tomy has been doing a pretty good job with BEYBLADE X. So for custom line, I'm very excited for it. I wanna see what they actually can do. I'm more curious too, you know, will we get weight creep? Is there not gonna be a weight creep? How are they gonna balance out the bays? These are all questions I have, so I'll leave that to the comment section discussion. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of it for this video. So I suppose, hey, like, subscribe, and comment. What are your thoughts on all the news for everything? Which I'll probably combine all three of the news topics that are for today. And that's gonna be it for now. So I wanna say, take care and bye.